Hello, my YouTube family. Well, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's actually been a good couple of days, starting from early last night into this morning. Tom, I think, is back in the saddle, honey. He pooped. He's not scooting. No, I didn't have the opportunity to zap him, but I spoke to the vet this morning. He called me at work, and I'm not too crazy about this vet. I may have to. He was very blunt and abrupt, and like I'm trying to ask him questions, but I felt like he was trying to rush me off the phone. Look, I understand you have a lot of people to catch up with, but nobody told you to take 3 days off, okay? I'm sorry. It is what it is. I need to talk to you and ask you questions about my baby, and I know everybody feels exactly the same way about their baby, so you need to be patient. I wasn't too thrilled with how he was dealing with me per se. But he did tell me, he informed me that the reason why Tom has a UTI is because he has crystals in his anal glands. Oh, excuse me. Apparently that's a common thing with male cats. So he said not to worry. I have to change his diet. But I was, I told him, well, I'm feeding him grain free. He goes, no, we're going to have to feed him a special diet from now on and remain on that diet so the UTI doesn't return. So he told me what the new food is. Okay, I wrote it down, people. Yes, indeed, I do. He now has to be fed Hills SD dry food or Purina UR dry food, and they are prescription. So I have to wait for the doctor to mail the prescription to me so I can go to, like a PetSmart or something and get it there. But I did some investigating of my own. Not that I ordered anything, but I can find these damn foods on Amazon. Okay. Pricey as all hell. I mean, let's just break it down. The Innova 6-pound bag was $18.98. Piece of cake, not a problem. This new food that I have to feed my sweetheart, I think it's the Hills SD dry food, $35.98 for the same 6-pound bag. My sweetheart is taking a chunk out of my wallet. But if it's going to get him better and well, you got to do what you got to do for your baby. So now I'm in a bit of a pickle because he just now started this new bag, and I've got another 6-pound bag behind that, and they're both Innova. So what do I do with those food? I mean, he still has to eat, obviously. He still has to eat these until I get the prescription and see the actual, because there's a bunch of SD or UR Purina and Hills foods. So I don't know exactly which one the doctor wants me to get for him, the vet. So once I figure that out, then I'll be able to order it online from now on, and I won't need a prescription and all of that. But hello. That's a bit of a raise from $18.98 to $35. That's a bit of a chunk. But you got to do what you got to do, and this is going to make him feel much better. And it's not really a weight control food. There's one that is, I think it's the Purina UR dry food, and they have one light. So that one has a little less calories in it, but I still have to see what the vet exactly prescribed. So, I did a little research. I did a lot of reading. These foods have extraordinary high ratings. So that's a good thing. The comments and the ratings, high, best thing ever. My cat loves it. No more UTIs for my cat. And I was like, okay, this is exactly what my Tomcat needs. So once the prescription comes, which should be in a few days, maybe Friday or Saturday the most, I'll go check it out. see how much it is, if it's cheaper buying it in the store as opposed to ordering it, which I'm sure it is, because in the store you're not dealing with shipping and handling and all of that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So that's good news. I mean, Tomcat went cat crazy. I was very happy when he was going bouncing all over the place. He is really back to normal. He's still very quiet. He's right next to me over here. And I know I could take the opportunity, but I don't have the needle near me. Actually, what I did, I tried it again. Let's see if it works. He still had some food in his bowl, and I squirted a little around, spread it around a little, and then I plopped a new addition on top, so it's like sandwiched in between. So I know I didn't fool him the first time. Let's see if I can fool him the second time, now that he feels a little better. So it's all good, people. It's all good. I could sleep well at night now because, you know, I was doing a lot of tossing and turning. So it looks like all is right with the world. He's pooping. You know, obviously what medication that I did give him, managed to give him, obviously took effect in his cute little body. So it took effect. He's pooping, he's urinating, and the food promotes more urination, so it'll be cleaning out his system a lot more, and he'll be drinking a lot more water. I love to hear him go. I love that sound. I love to hear him drink his water. And it's right next to me here, so I'll be able to notice that, you know, and plus it promotes these foods promote a shiny and healthier coat. And yeah, I'm feeling so much better. Now, of course, I did ask the doctor, do I still have to give him the medication? And the doctor said, yes, you have to finish it. Okay. Well, if I have to do what I have to do, let's see how he reacts to it being in his food. He's going to have to be hungry eventually. He's going to have to eat something. So let's see how that goes. But other than his attitude, he's not as lackadaisical or lethargic as he was. His tail is up. He's walking around. You could tell he feels a lot better. He's still kind of, I'm not 100%, but I'm 95% there, Mom. I'm like, okay, this is good. This is very, very, very good. So I'll take 95% because he was not 95% last week. So yeah, tomorrow it'll be a week since I took him to the vet. And it looks like everything is right with the world. So I am very, very happy. Okay, enough about Tomcat hogging up the video, even though you don't really see him. As you notice, I have been putting the pillows for him. And even though he's okay, he's not up to jumping on the bed just yet. Although he does do that at night. That's what I get at night. Has no problems doing that at 3 a.m. But I would rather have him do that than not. Mr. Man, thank you. Scratching the carpet again. Yeah, we're talking about you. Yes, we are. See, he's still a little lackadaisical. Still a little lethargic, but not as lethargic. Like he'll have bursts of energy and then he'll tire himself out and then he'll just chill. So that helps. And, oh, by the way, these, remember I told you that I had bought the very first bag. It had ginger in it. And then I bought another bag that didn't have the ginger in it. This has the ginger in it. He loves these. So, I don't give it to him every day. I give it to him when he gets loud and rowdy at night. And it's almost time for Mama to go to sleep. And you just meowing and want to hold a conversation. No. You can't hold a conversation at 12 midnight when Mommy wants to go to sleep. So I just, because he starts meowing like when I turn off the television out in the living room. Like, he'll be quiet. He knows that it's Mommy's time to watch television. But then when the television go off, then it's like, okay, I could talk to Mom now. He's meowing, meowing, meowing. And I'm trying to do my last bit of Facebooking and posting. And he's meowing, meowing. And I'm petting and I'm petting. And I'm like, okay, this cat. I used to think he was a mute cat. Remember way back when? He ain't mute for nothing. Yeah, that's why we're talking about you. He ain't mute for nothing. So then I have to, okay, got to give him 2 of these. Boom! Stops the meowing. Out like a light. It's got the ginger. So, yeah, I need to rack up on these before they run out, to discontinue these on Amazon also. It's the ginger, gets them every time. And remember the last bag? And somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody suggested I buy ginger and just put it in. I tried. He wasn't falling for that in no kind of way. So this has actual ginger in each bite. And they're kind of, let me show you what they look like. I know, it's supposed to be a lips of the day. Let me just finish talking about my baby for a second, okay? This is what they look like. Let me get a hold one. This is what they look like. And as tiny as you see them, he cannot put this whole thing in his mouth. He's got a small mouth, people. So I have to break it in half. I have to break it in twos, but he needs to eat 2. So he thinks he's getting like 4 treats. He ain't getting no kind of 4 treats. He's really getting 2. But when I spread them out, he gets all excited. His eyes get all wide and his tail starts wagging. I'm like, oh, you like these a lot. So he does like them a lot. But when he's quiet, like he has been for the past couple of days, I haven't given it to him. It's when he starts yapping, when he starts meowing and yapping, and it's like, okay, you know. Okay. So let us get on with lips of the day. As you can tell, I'm very, 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 very thrilled. And I'll tell you about the person I'm crushing on now, like I got a shot. Anyway, let us talk about lips of the day. This is lips of the day, as you can see. And I love it ever so. And I lined it. Did this look, I think the first time I did this look was like 2011. So you know I had to whip this back out, right? Okay, so I lined my lips with LA Colors lip liner pencil in the color. Hold on. In the color. Oh, there it is. LA Colors Deepest Purple. LA Colors Deepest Purple, lined. And filled is a Sephora. This is a Sephora lip gloss, and it is called Audacious Violet. It is a shimmer, as you can pretty much tell. And this is what Audacious Violet looks like. Oh, it is beautiful, because you see how it looks matte here, but it's a shiny gloss lipstick. And as you wear it, that's where the gloss comes in. I love the way they formulated this. They no longer have, this used to be called glossy lipstick, but I think they call them rouge shine. They call them rouge shine lipsticks now in Sephora. But I don't think they have this shade anymore. They may have something similar, but this was called Audacious Violet back in the day. So I don't know if you'll be able to find this one anymore. But it's a burgundy wine-ish color. Sephora will have this shade, okay? So I'm not going to sweat it, and neither should you. So that is lips of the day. Okay, who I'm crushing on? Okay, let me just take it from the beginning. Okay, minding my own damn business. First of all, I had to have lunch earlier. I had to have lunch at 1 o'clock. So 1 to 1:30. You know the afternoon just dragged after that, right? Because Hopalong had to go. She came in, but she had to leave early. She had to take her daughter to an eye doctor or something. Okay. So that's all well and good. So now somebody else has to cover for me. So I found somebody to cover for me. Number two had to come and cover for me. And, yeah. So she sent me an email. You know, I usually do the whole sending out an email. Whoever can cover me for me, please let me know. So she wrote back stating that she can only cover from 12, 12:30, or 1. I said, please, 1 o'clock. Thank you very much. So I ate from 1 to 1:30. Now I'm going downstairs, and on one side of the atrium where you don't eat, it's like a sitting lounge area. They have CNN, the channel that I am always watching. And on the lunch area where you do sit and you eat, They have another television and it has ESPN on. Okay, fine. You know, sometimes they have tennis, sometimes baseball, hockey, whatever. But there's usually a show called First Talk or First Take. First Take, I think it was. And they were talking about Tiger Woods getting back into the golf thing, and you know, he wants to make a comeback and all of that. Well, there was I guess an anchor. I don't know if you can call him an anchor. He was like at the field talking, and the people inside the studio were talking to him through the television, whatever. And I'm looking at this guy, and the thing is, the volume, they don't put the volume up, but you could read. It's, you know, captioned. So I'm reading, but I'm looking at the guy. And he is no Ben Affleck. He is no Brad Pitt. He is no George Clooney or anything of that nature. But I am looking at him, and you could tell he's kind of funny because he's making the others laugh. And I'm reading what he's saying, and he's a jokester. And he's got this great big smile. He's got a big round face. He's kind of chunky. So I'm looking, and I'm looking for his name. I'm like, okay, I know who he is. I know who he is, blah, blah, blah. Who is this person? And then his name came up, Michael C. So I said, who the hell is Michael C? How am I going to look him up? Because, you know, once I'm attracted to somebody, I got to look them up, stalk them and all of this. So I'm looking, and I can only get Michael C. So I'm eating my lunch, and then the 30 minutes are up. So I go back to my desk and I thank number 2 for, you know, covering for me and this, and that. As soon as she step out, there's work for me to do, but I'm like, screw that for a minute. I need to do a little stalking. So I'm Googling ESPN cast. ESPN First Take cast, because I'm thinking he's part of the cast. And no, nothing there. I'm like, okay. All right, calm down. So then I wrote, because they were talking about golf. So I said, oh, okay, maybe if I put ESPN Sports Talk Golf. Bam! His picture came up. I was like, oh, that's him. And his name is Michael Collins. Now, there's a bunch of Michael Collins. There's an astronaut called Michael Collins, but he ain't an astronaut. He used to be a caddy, a pro golf caddy. And I don't know if he still is, but he does, you know, he does commentary. That's the word I was looking for. He does commentary for golf now, and you know, he wants Tiger Woods to come back and this and the other. And I'm reading, and I'm trying to find out if the boy's married. But when I was looking at him, I'm like, show me your hands, show me your hands, show me your hands. And he was doing all of this, and I'm like, no ring. Okay, this is good. Honey, I'm 50, but I'm not dead. Okay. So I'm trying to find a bio of, you know, he could be living with somebody. Does he have a relationship? All they're talking about is him being a caddy, and, you know, he used to be this, and that. And I'm like, how am I going to get some personal information on this dude? I can't find any personal information. I mean, they got it on lockdown. Maybe he's gay. I don't know. But I need to find out. Because if he's not gay, I'm moving myself right on in. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to do that. But there was just something about him. Not my typical type at all, because he is round. I don't even know how tall he is. I need him to be I need him to be 5'8" and over. If he's 6 feet, that's perfect for me. I've done my height and a little shorter. I've done that. I need a little taller. I like tall guys. Not basketball type tall. I mean, you know, a taller person, 5'8" and over. I'm 5'5.5". So anybody over 5'5.5", perfect for me. And it's got to be a little over 5'6". You know, I'm talking 5'8" and up. So I'm looking at pictures, but you can't tell because they're mostly like headshots, and he's like sitting down, and I'm like, okay, he's making it quite difficult for me. Okay, he's playing a little hard to get, and I don't appreciate it at all. So I'm still doing some research. Somebody help me out. Michael Collins, people, look him up for me and see if you can find out some information, because yes, please. He's got a cute smile, and he's just got a round face, and He's funny. Funny is quite attractive. Okay. I lived with Funny for 7 years. And even though it didn't go past that, Funny is quite attractive. Okay. So I'm just saying. I'm, ESPN, he talks about golf. See, he's at it again. I think he's going cat crazy. This is a good thing. Tail all up. This is good. This is good. I love my baby. He's back. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very good day for me. Very, very happy day. So yes, I need my family to do a little research. This is the one time that I wish I was still working at the sports radio station, because it was a sports radio station. So I could have gotten some connections to work something out for me, but I do not work there anymore. Maybe my ex can help me out. I don't know. He still works there. And we still are Facebook buddies, so help a sister out. In any event, and I did post it on my Facebook so everybody could see. So maybe it'll plant a little seed in the ex's head, because the ex is married. He married to somebody else. So he doesn't have to worry about me chasing him. He could help a sister out. Okay, help me out. So that's it, people. That is it. That is all. Oh, Sarah, honey. Yes. Yes, Sarah. There was the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, and then right after that was the season premiere of Real Housewives of New York. Real Housewives of New York. So she's still gonna say it in the opening. She's still gonna say, Heather, holla. Sarah, I know that when she said holla, I screamed, oh, help me, Jesus Christ. I know you heard me. I know you heard me. Because you instantly came into my head, and I said, oh, she's going to have fun with this. She is going to have fun. Holla. No, you don't have to say holla anymore. You said holla last year. Can you get original? She changed the wording, but holla is apparently her trademark or something. No, you don't have to say holla, sweetheart. No, it's over. It's done. We don't say holla anymore. No. Find something else. So last night, the season premiere was like basically Ramona, she got a divorce. We all knew that was going to happen. Bethany is back. So it was basically a Bethany / Ramona kind of episode. And Sonia, you would think that Ramona is going through something and Sonia is supposed to be her best friend. No, Sonia turns it all about herself. And I'm looking at this piece, and even before they went to Ramona to talk, like the confession, I'm thinking Sonia is turning this situation about her. And then they turn to Ramona, and she's like, she's making it all about herself. And I'm like, yes, damn Skippy. She's asking you, how are you? And you are trying to tell her, but then she's talking about, oh yeah, I remember when I was going through that. No. You are supposed to be her best friend, right? She's going through something. She wants to talk to you. She's trying to be out and about and trying to be social, but she still has a lot in her heart, and she needs to let it out. You are supposed to shut up and listen to her and let her vent. No, it's not all about you, Sonia. It's not, this is you and this is the world. No. Be quiet and let her talk. That's why now apparently there's a new housewife in the mix, and Ramona went to her and started talking to her about, I don't know who, Dorinda? I think that's her name, Dorinda. And yeah, she understands a lot more, because she just recently lost her second husband. Her first husband she had a divorce from, and then the second husband recently passed away. But now she got a new man. So, oh, yes, honey. I was all into that because I wanted the New York one to start. And let us reel it back to part 2 reunion of Beverly Hills. Please, somebody do something about 2 people now. 2 of them. We all know how I feel about what's her face? See, Brandy. Yeah, we all know how I feel about her. Can we please kick Kim to the curb with her? Let them both go. Kim, I'm beginning to realize she does not take responsibility for her own actions. When people try to corner her and say, yes, you did. Yes, you said that. Yes. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Oh, no, it's on tape. Bitch, it's on tape. And then you're going to talk about, no, I didn't say that. Well, who the hell is that? Your twin? No. She is completely in denial. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about this. And I thought you were talking about. No. You know exactly what everybody was talking about. And now you want to hold something over Lisa Rinna's head about her husband, and you know something that she doesn't know. It's out in the open. Lisa was like, you need to tell me. You have something to say. Go ahead and say it. And Kim's like, no, I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to do that around you. I don't want to hurt you. You don't want to hurt me. You brought it up. So I'm giving you permission to say whatever it is that's on your mind. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. Do you have something or do you not? These reunions are rising. My blood pressure, rising. My blood pressure is rising, but they are raising my blood pressure, okay? Yeah, Brandy needs to go. Because you could, have you seen what her face looks like now? Have another Botox injection, bitch. Let's see if you could get to squirrel status now. Because did you see her cheeks? She got chipmunk cheeks. What the hell? I don't understand. You think that's cute? She looks different from when they filmed to the reunion. So you had what, 10 more injections? Is that? Because I've heard that those Botox injections can get quite addictive. Her face is changing all kinds of ways. So I'm not saying anything. One more. We got part 3. Part 3 of the reunion. And then that's over. And then we'll focus on Real Housewives of New York. And I guess soon Real Housewives of the OC will eventually start. So, but Heather in New York. They didn't really show her, but I was anxious to see the opening because, you know, they changed the opening and what they say. But when she came out with holla again, I said, bitch, again? Again? You gonna say holla? It's getting tired. It's getting old. Can we, please, drop it, please? Okay, that's it. It's almost going on 30 here. As you can see, I am feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. I still have to try to feed him his antibiotic. I think that's what it really is. It's an antibiotic. And he still has to keep, obviously, he still has to keep eating his food and all of this until the prescription comes, and then I see what it is and see how much it is and take it from there. So I'll fill you in. You know, I'll keep you all up to date, but I am happy to say I think he's in the living room having a good old time. I think it's safe to say that he is on the mend. He is sleeping at the corner of the bed now again, because for a while, for the days that he was not feeling all that well, he was just kind of lying on the floor. I would think, or you would think that it would be more softer and comfortable to sleep on the, I guess it was just the, I got to get on the bed and I really don't want to do it. But now, even though you don't see him, he does hop on the bed every now and then. So he is getting better, and I am quite thrilled. I am on cloud 9. He's not 100%, but he's like 95, 98, somewhere around there. So I'm very, very happy about that. The continuing feeding, the injecting, I'll work on it. I'll see how it goes with the food. If he gives me a pass and he eats the food anyway, I'll just kind of do it that way from now on. But if he's not eating the food, then I'm going to have to do the old scruff routine again. Hurts my heart. Let me not get depressed, people. Let me not get depressed again. Okay, so let me know what you think. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Look up Michael Collins for me, okay? Because I am doing all I can on my end. But, you know, sometimes a little help can go a long way. So I need to know if he's single, if he got baby mama drama, you know, all the, so I can go in full on stalking mode, you know. I need to check to see if he has a Facebook page. I will be doing that right after I upload this bad boy. In any event, we're going on 30 and over. I've got to go. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I love you all. Bye now.